Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's me, Eddie, and I think a lot of you know what this is. It's a very famous visual novel, Steins Gate. Okay, so, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I really wanted to play this game for a long time. And, here it is. I'm finally playing it. Alright, let me just check the volume to make sure everything's alright. Alright. What the hell? Okay, it appears the game decided to start on its own. Okay, sounds alright. I think everything's going alright. Oh, this is kind of exciting. I hope this isn't like copyrighted or anything. I'll deal with that later. Kurisu, Mayuri. Well, Suzuha, I remember you now. Okabe and Garo. And the start, Ferris. You know Ferris. I've never heard this before. I'm gonna be honest with you here. God, it's so early 2010s. I just remember, this was one of the first animes I ever saw, guys. Again, not counting Miyazaki films. Alright. What happened? I had 5 people earlier, now I only have 2. Oh! Steins Gate. What? Hold on, let me... Oh, was this not like, Well, I guess we get into it. Oh, it's voice acted. Uh-huh. Is it just me, or is it... This isn't Okabe's... No matter how trivial something may seem, it has the potential to shape the future. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? If not, look it up. Then you'll understand how careful you must be. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. If only I'd realized how dangerous my actions were, then I wouldn't have lost her. The future wouldn't have turned out like this. But how could I have known? I'm gonna be honest, it has been such a long time. I'm gonna wait for this cutscene to end before I tell you guys, but... Do I? That is true. Don't do anything careless. Don't do anything rash. Oh! I remember this! Alright, that's cool. Oh. Universe is a beginning, but it has no end. Yo, this is cool. Stars to have a beginning, but by their own power are destroyed. History teaches that those who hold wisdom are off. That's true. Fish in the sea knows not the land. They told wisdom, they too will be destroyed. It is more ridiculous for man to exceed light speed, fish to live ashore. That's actually not that ridiculous if you think about it. God's final warning to those who rebel. Man, okay. What is all this English? Not English, it's English. In case you guys don't know what that is. Hey, what are you mumbling about? Okay, I'm gonna... Is there a way to control the volume? Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna... It feels a little loud, and yet a little quiet at the same time. Okay, whatever. Hey, what are you mumbling about? Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, I feel like... I don't know if that's Okabe's VA, because I feel like that's different. Like, Okabe's VA in the anime was clearly a bit... He had a bit of a deeper voice, I think. No sound from the phone against my right ear. Only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Whoopsies. Okay, I am not... What? Oopsies. Oopsies, that's not what I meant to do. Oopsies, apologies, folks. I just wanted to make sure that, Auto quick save. Okay, how do I don't... Okay, X. There we go. Okay, we've seen this. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. Only silence. No funny expressions, I'm afraid. I'm baking in the summer sun. A single drop of sweat slowly slides down from my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Oh, it's her! It's finally! Okarin, to Okarin. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. Pet pat. This is fucking good. This is why I like Okabe so much. He's such a unique character. I feel like a problem I have with so many like especially like anime, not even anime protagonists, just protagonists in general. I think Japanese stories have like have a very strong issue with this. Is that a lot of the times they try to make these self-insert protagonists quote-unquote relatable, and the way they do that is by removing any semblance of humanity from them. They're just blank slates. But we're not blank slates. Like, I'm not a blank slate. I have personality, as do most people. So by trying to make a character for everyone, they make a character for no one. I feel like Okabe and I are sort of similar people, though, so... You know, oh man, I love this guy. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with the index finger to my lips. Are you talking to someone? Aw, he's so cute. Honestly, he's really cool. I like him. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. I freaking love this dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a voice. No, I was just talking to someone. Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly. Yeah, am I going crazy? Or does the main character Okabe have a different voice actor? Or maybe his voice changed over time, I don't know. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. Too dangerous to waste time talking here anyways. Yeah, Dr. Nakabashi got to jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move. I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. She's so adorable. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples. See. That's the choice. Yo, he said the line! I see. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. El Psi Kungru. I still don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate, the door of the Fate Stone. Some simply call it fate, to others it is the will of the gods. We count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radai Can. What? What? Which is just across the street from the train station. Of course, this is enemy territory. Sure. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Who was that on the phone? Aww. The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees, weakling. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? This fucking dude. I don't know. I feel like I just built up a image of him as like being a cool guy, just to remember what an idiot this dude is. I turn to my area while wiping the sweat off my brow. Aww. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh wow, thanks, Okarin. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. You know, guys, if people like this, I might play more visual novels like later on in the future. Like, I'm considering playing the Fate series as well. I don't know, I've heard mixed things about the new one. Anyways, as always, she is quick to understand my position. Aww. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri's 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. She and I live near each other, and I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I forget the context of why he acts like this again. Again, it's been a long time since I've seen Steins Gate, mind you. The most recent Steins Gate content I've consumed was Steins Gate 0, and that was like back in 2018, so... 2018? I think it was 2018. Was it 2017 or 2018? I know I watched the original Steins Gate in 2016, though. That is Your Name. Again, not counting Miyazaki films. I saw Your Name, and then I saw what's it called? And then I saw Steins Gate. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and sign reading, Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Okarin. Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
Mayuriよ。いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
How many times do I have to tell you, don't call me Okarin? I don't remember this from the anime. I don't think he actually ever showed annoyance over this name in the show. Or I could just be forgetting details.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
Wait, her VA is Hana Kanazawa, right? Huh? But I've always called you that.
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
Oh my god, the memories, they're coming back. That was then. I have since become Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist hunted by secret organizations the world over.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
But that's too hard to remember. I remember. Hoin Kyoma. God, how could you forget that? This guy is just bonkers. I love it. True name Tip. In any case, Hoin Kyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
I feel like Mayuri knows a lot about Okabe's antics and just sort of plays along. This guy's fun. And besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it for it is stupid. Oh, I love this guy so much. By the way, I just realized, I feel like Mayuri kind of reminds me of Sayori in a way. I don't know if I've ever said that in my older Doki Doki videos, but I feel like she and Sayori just have like, I don't know why. I just envision her sounding similar. And I also hated the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. What?
でね、オカリン、教えてほしいんだけど。
So, Okarin, can I ask you something? One ear and out the other. She's been calling that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. Wait, 5 years. So you're 13. She was 11. When did they meet? I actually genuinely don't remember.
これからここで何が始まるの?
What are we doing here?
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか?
Wait, you followed me here without knowing why. He's so adorable. Yep. She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radican. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patients under his belt, but for the most part he is treated as a curiosity. So wait, how the hell do I pause and save and stuff?
記者会見?
Press conference?
でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Where are the reporters? Mary's right. I scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he has claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれない。
This be the organization working its twisted influence. I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. This press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. I'd prefer not to get wrapped up in his mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested to see what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You wrap something? Oh, is it his birthday today? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is not only known to make bad jokes, but laugh at them too. She's always been special. Damn! Okay, Okabe. Alright. Keep your guard up, Mayuri. I suspect this won't be a normal conflict. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Man, I just, like, I know a lot of this. I'm not sure if a lot of this stuff predates the tinfoil hat stuff or not, but... Well, no, actually, no, I think it does post-date, but I just can't take Okabe's... I mean, like, I know he's just role-playing, basically, but even then I can't really take it all that seriously. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof. Oh, I remember this! An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean again? No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. Yeah, like, unironically. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door's open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's been some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. An explosion? I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? Why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? What the? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge. It has to be over 3 meters tall. Is that a satellite? But if it was a satellite, it'd surely be more damaged than that. Now, I assume everyone who's seen the anime knows exactly what this is. Man, okay, that's crazy. Is that what caused the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi as part of his presentation? Impossible, even if that were the case, how would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As he searched for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. Please stay back, everybody. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. The press conference will proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Response was Is that Kurisu? Almost like, sure, her response is unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? Yeah, I swear, her voice sounds a little bit different. I turn and leave, but not because I'm scared or anything like that. He's scared. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up to a plate, reading Birthplace of the Japanese BC. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief and take out my phone.
俺だ。どうも嫌な予感がする。俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだ。
It's me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening and I have no idea what it is.
ああ、分かってる。無茶はしない。
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
俺の命は惜しいからな。
I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. El Sai Kongru. God. I speak the words and hang up. I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. Yeah, no, he was definitely scared. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half of me fears the same thing. Bro, that is real. It's like you want something exciting to happen, but then you're also like, what if something bad happens to me? I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. Probably both.
Mayuri, 何をしている?
What are you doing? Hmm?
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Well, I really want an Upa. Just as I thought. Mayuri points to the capsule machine. The sign in the front says Rainet Kakeru 3D character doll series. Oh. Yeah, I remember. It's all coming back. I mean, I remember that's in the moment I saw the machines, but okay. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off. Rainet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. Okay, it's what they call an ugly cute character. Hold on, let me drag this mic a little bit closer. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for the same reason. Last year, an ugly... Okay, maybe that's split too. Last year, an ugly frog character was all the rage. Its name escapes me, though. Then go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Upa, though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
Mayushi's all out of 100 yen coins. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi with a star. But who really cares?
だから、おかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
Can I borrow 100 yen, please? She holds her hands with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say give me.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Do you think it's that easy, Mayuri? You'll get no money from me. Instead, I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. Oh, whoa.
それはレアなのか?
Wait, in the change timeline, didn't they just get a plastic one or something? I don't remember. Is it rare? Super rare. Oh, all these little details, I remember. When I examined the metal Upa, the boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same Rainet machine. Aw, a normal Upa. He looks up at my metal Upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. Aww.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
I give this creature of metal to you, Mayuri. Aw, she's so adorable. Head pat. Honestly, I don't want it. Really? Oh, no. Really? Are you sure, Okarin? The name is Hoin Kyoma. Are my eyes just constantly closed? That's what I hate about the Saboteur sometimes. The eye tracking is so horrible. Is she doing it on purpose? Yes.
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき、
Oh, you missed it.
誠にありがとうございます。
I don't remember all the details. I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Sounds like oh, okay. Sounds like they're starting. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
Let's go, Mayuri.
待って名前書かなくちゃ。
Just a sec, I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with the Metalupa. I go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Without further ado, I'm pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabachi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Wow, okay. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I could feel his irritation from here.
Dr. Nakabachiだ。どうぞよろしく。
I am Dr. Nakabachi. Thank you all for coming. Dr. Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史
Let me just check the
世紀
volume.
の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yep, volume's great. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with the theory behind the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century, my time machine.
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Aww. Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the Metalupa. She's a bit late in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I mean, he does seem like a scammer, not gonna lie. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. What? Wait, I don't remember this. Oh my god. I'm not sure if this happened in the anime. What? My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools? Who the hell are you? Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud, that's who! You stole your theory from John Titor and you call yourself an inventor. Oh! Someone throw this man out. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Just then someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn to glare him down. It's Mayuri, isn't it? Unhand me, you... Huh? Oh! Oh, it's... So, oh! Oh, I remember this now! It's her! It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Yo! It's Kurisu! Her face looks familiar somehow. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Dara shows me a magazine titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article is about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius Makise Kurisu. Thesis published by reverberates Makise. Posits. Is already known. Acceptable. I'm trying to actually read the brain scientist attending, although she is merely a It doesn't see United Dext Publisher. To be fair, I am playing a slightly modified version of the thing, so I'm not sure if all this text is actually... I'm not sure if it was like this in the original, but that seems pretty solid. Girl Genius Makise Kurisu. I recognize a stubborn-looking girl in her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. And the main waifu of the series arrives. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? Dang. What's with her attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means no. Bro, this fucking dude. Oh my god. You're with the organization. Huh? Okay, never mind. I don't know if they made him cooler in the anime or I'm just misremembering, but god, this guy is a spurg. If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fiddling around and come with me. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Yeah, what did you expect? Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. I mean, on one hand, yeah, I think he's a fraud. Was he actually? Maybe he wasn't. I'm not sure. I don't think I recall Nakabachi. He's just a side character, isn't he? But I do know that, I don't know, like, I feel like both of you should be pretty embarrassed right now. And yeah, I mustn't draw more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Ooh la la. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. Bro, you're gonna end up dating her by the end of this. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. No, your heart beats because she's cute. You idiot. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. Me, I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. No, it's because you were ignoring her. What are you doing? Huh? Your phone's off. Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental breakdown? No, you're being a spurg. That's what. Recover, this isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. You sure you're not just... Whew, that was close. So you talk to yourself. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work. I think you're just trying to defend your, spurginess at this point, man. I'm just gonna say. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, it looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat, if I could just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? About 15 years ago, before the conference started. Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You're trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You look like you're gonna start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. And how do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits. So realistically, if a girl like this met someone like an absolute spurg like Okabe Rintaro, first thing, you'd, they'd probably just walk away, but, I know how the anime ends at least, so, you know. If you haven't seen the anime, that's fine. You're here with me, aren't you? Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh? Farewell. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I listened to the enemy. Now that I think about it, I think I do remember Okabe's outburst at the whatchamacallit with Nakabachi, now that I think about it. Damn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now, what is it? Ah, damn, I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. How the hell do I pause this thing? Hold on. I need to know a way to, save and stuff. Hold on. Number 1 on your keyboard. Backlog. What's backspace? Oh. See, all this is config. Okay. Okay. I knew she'd be a liability. Hold on. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. I tried calling her first. If she's alright, then I could just have her meet me here. But with that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I do. An email. I remember this. It's not a regular email. There's a video attached. It's from an unknown address. Realistically, you would not open that. That's probably spam mail, but you could tell this was made in 2010. Holy shit, that's 15 years ago now that I think about it. It's nothing but static. Is this a prank or some sort of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the static is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably thinking too hard. I cursed myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book.
Mayuri, naze denai?
Damn it, Mayuri, why won't you pick up? Looks like I'll have to go to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Damn you, is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I don't know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Hoin Kyoma. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's press conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。
Heh, looks like I scared her off.
よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよう。
So be it, I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri.
マユリ、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving.
あ、おかり。メタルーパがいなくなっちゃった。
Karin, my Metalupa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった。
Ran away?
勝手に動き出したんだ。
Alive?
それは実にファンタジーだな。
That's a little hard to believe. What is this? Wait, what? How do I... Oh. Does this affect anything? Memories of the... I just got an achievement. Memories of the Self. What? Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe. Okabe, who's the one talking here? I think I dropped it. I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget it. You can always get another one.
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
No way, Metal Upa's self were 10,000 yen online, you know? How much is that?
No.
Wait. What? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri, where did you drop it?
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
I don't know, that's why I'm looking, and even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay?
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
That 10,000 yen will fund my research.
売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
You said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the Metal Upa.
トゥットゥルー、ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
She said the line! Oh my god, she said the line! Bro, Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Tuturu is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I've never really bothered to ask what it means. By the way, I'm not echoey, am I? I'm gonna open the door again. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a problem with the room being all echoey with whenever... Anyways, the Metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining a smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
金にしか興味のない下劣な奴め。恥を知れ。
What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but lust for money?
おかりんもね。
Oh! Oh! Memories of another phone trigger, read an email. Visual projection. Phone trigger. Change phone wallpaper. Alright, sorry, Mayuri. I need to preview my phone ringtones. Oh my god. Wait. Gate of Steiner! First sound, change ringtone. Yeah, baby. You know we're going for the Gate of Steiner. Sounds like you, Okarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. What was that? Oh my god. It sounds so... Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, okay, nobody's watching this, but to anyone that might be watching this, like, in the future, I don't know, it's just... And, like, hasn't seen Steins Gate, it's just... Ugh, I just want to say it. Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other, anxiously startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
Mayuri,
stay here, Mayuri. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. There at the end of this passage, I see it. Something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I fought with 10 minutes ago. It's now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. Why? Suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come here. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There is no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is it superseded by my... Wow, wow, okay, alright, buddy. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. Okarin, what happened? We're leaving. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. Oh my god, it's yeah, the 2010's flashing. That was my first time ever seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I feel like just chilling terror and surge. Yeah, not like your Chuny delusions. That's some real shit right there. That was how I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Damn it. You should be saying, damn it, she was cute too. Dory? I finally stop once we get onto the main street. Chuno Dory. My chest pounds, my breathing labored for running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's pretty fast on her feet. Someone died. I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still haunts my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead. I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. The police will get here and all hell will break loose. But for now, the crowds milling through Akibara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Just another day in Akihabara. Take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps in reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know, I'll call my friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. Suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we'd like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb? What? That's how we I mean, yeah, that is what we humans are. Well... Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess like writing it down would set it in stone. It will make me feel guilty as well. Thought brings a smirk to my face. What the fuck, dude? It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? To be fair, when you're in shock, it doesn't, you know... Well, I'm a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finish typing and send my thumb over to the send button. And then, I press down. Sending. This. Oh boy. What? What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know, but they're gone. I saw them vanish. With my own two eyes. Oh, wait a sec. What? Oh, okay. Everyone's disappeared. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna screw with my phone. I stand, petrified, speechless, alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. There it is at the top of Radican. Sticking out from the 8th floor vent hall where we just were, is a crashed satellite. Alright, so this is where it really begins, huh? Oh no, we've already seen this. I hope it doesn't like... we'll watch it a second time. It feels so weird because I'm used to the Steins Gate OP. My god. Someone said that I can also play like robotics notes and stuff. Steins Gate. Prologue of the beginning and the end. Prologue.
おい。そこの貴様。俺たちが見えているか
Hey you, can you see us?
なぜ何も答えない
Why won't you answer?
貴様に聞いているんだぞ
I'm asking you a question.
モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ
Yes, you on the other side. Oh, hello there. I kinda can't.
間抜け面をしよってつまらんやつだ
Silence? I literally am incapable of communicating.
俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな
I said,
だがそれは大きな間違いだ
this fucking guy.
モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ
It is you
貴様が現実だと
who are
思ってい
inside.
るその世界
Your reality is nothing
実
but...
はすべて虚構もちろん貴様自身もな
Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you
真
too.
の現実それは
True
こちら側にある
reality is on this side of the
自
screen.
分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか無理もない
Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth.
まあいい貴様には分かりやすく俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか
But no matter, I shall speak in simple terms, easy enough for even you to understand.
まず俺たちがいるのはどこかということだここは東京秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな
So I know that from, as of now, it appears that Okabe Rentaro is breaking the fourth wall. But I assure you, if I recall correctly, this is just one of his, schizo moments again. Which is what makes him a Giga Chad. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We simply call it the Lab. Our purpose is to rearrange the ruling structure of the world. The system!
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
Really? You shouldn't do bad things, Okarin.
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ
Quite, I'm a mad scientist, remember?
駅から出たら中央通りを進み末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがあるその2階に我がラボは今日構えている
Oh, fun fact, guys. Did you know that the actual building where the satellite crashes on in universe here is a real building? And I think if you actually go to Japan, they have a replica. Like, they actually have that thing, quote unquote, crashed in. It's so cool.
目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない寂れた店なのだ。だがブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんはこのビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに今野球ピッチで都市開発が進みしかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。
That's how he could afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop even as land value continues to rise.
幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜きビル2階を丸々ワンフロアただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわだが未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ所属研究員は
オカリンオカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
Oh my god.
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは俺を含めて3人である。
R3
ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
I am the founder of the Future Gadgets Lab, the lab member number 001, the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
You're cute, Mayuri.
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
That reminds me, Dress Up Darling is out today. I gotta see that. Next, we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, though not for long, lab member 002, Shina Mayuri.
てってれー、マユシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
Doo-doo, call me Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. God, you're so cute.
最後にスーパーハカーラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
We called him Daru though, don't we?
スーパーハカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、ジョーコ。
Stop calling me that. It's super hacker, duh.
そんな
English.
我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。
Hold on. I'm gonna...
詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。
See your lab's homepage.
もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。というか今のところはそっちばかりだ。
This guy.
すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だがこれはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create.
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it.
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルの目。それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろう。
I thought I told you not to interrupt me while I'm talking.
そもそもオカリン、 さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
Yeah, we wouldn't want you to interrupt you talking to yourself.
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。俺は今、モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
あ、今その人、にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
Just say don't look.
通じないんじゃないかな。
I don't think that's gonna work.
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
I just realized something. This guy, wait, this is the, you know that one meme where Megamind is like, no bitches, right? Bro, this is like the exact same setup to that.
その人にしてみたら、マユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
じゃあ、ダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
Oh, snap!
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
Oh, that she's saying that to Daru. Yeah, no, Daru, I get it.
ダルの嫁の話はどうでもいい。
Nobody cares about your harem.
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん。もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
That's actually a very good argument, and I know the writer is breaking the fourth wall here, but I want to ask everyone here in the stream, or anyone that might be watching this as VOD, how do you know we're not in a video game? You don't.
ないな。
Okay, jokes aside.
即答かよ。
Come on.
故に、そのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
中二病、オツ。
You guys do know what that is, right? I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character, Alpaca Man. See, I told you so! This game is called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to the Alpaca Man via microphone and wait for him and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I only find the ugly part of Ugly Cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, hacker. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I love this guy.
そういう設定っしょ。
Never mind, it is the same voice actor. No, he's got the same intonations here.
やれやれ。誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair.
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
I'll have you know I go to a ton of offline meets, and I'm always the life of the party. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man. Hatashi Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You could always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. Sounds like you guys. He has 2D wives on who he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's melee. He's a reliable, skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Aww. Over here, nursing a prickled finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level, though. Stitzy Girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women. There's only one, so far. That will change in the future. And today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Dang, okay! Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me,
Mayushi wa Okarin no hitochichi dakara, koko ni iyou to omoimasu.
She saved me. I actually don't remember why he starts doing this. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. Deliver tactical headband.
で、オカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
いや、全然。
The human face alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. Though unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... The TV makes a sound like it's shorted and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel, nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
You made Mr. Alpaca angry.
後で修理できるが、聞きに行かなければ。
I turn off the TV and lie on the couch. Can't stand the humidity of Japanese summers. Trust me, dude. No, trust me. I've been in Korea before. Asian summers are freaking insane. Stare at the conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. Close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago.
消えた。
As I left Radicon, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. It wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores all gone, and the restaurants gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt and the waves, but I could only feel a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there breathless until... Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes.
今、人が消えたよな。消えただろ。今目の前で。
Panic took hold as the enormity of what happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her.
マユリも見たか？見たよな。
Stop doing that, man! Mayuri's head flopped him back and forth from my shaking. Seriously, that's rude.
見てない。
I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returns my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles.
見ていない。見ていないのか。だってついさっきまでここにはたくさんの人たちが歩いていたんだぞ。
歩いてたかな。
There were?
それに店員まで消えている。こんなことはいくらなんでもありえない。
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。
It's like...
あ、そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
Aww. I'd always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain actually was broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. Nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akihabara's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top of the Radikun, where I had been just a moment before. There was an enormous machine, just like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of where the building was. Not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Karisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Karisu might have still been in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was...
そもそもあの人工衛星は一体何だ?
When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. That's not what I was seeing now. Without burning up the atmosphere somehow. I know it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと。何がびっくりしたのだ。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
A huge kaplow. It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it's more like a...
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか?
Did that satellite fall out of the sky?
来たのかな? 宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな?
That looks like a human vehicle. I'm just gonna say that up in front. Had I lost my mind? What I'd seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. So like nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it?
そこの君たち!
Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression
ここで何をやっているんだ? ここらは今立ち入り禁止だ. すぐに出て行きなさい.
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが、一つ聞きたいことがあるんです。警官 A って。今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね。見ていない。いいから早く出て行け。
I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could...
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radican." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted to UPX and released. There were people at UPX, like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chunodori had been blockaded by the police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? Check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radican. All the major stations in Tokyo, even Toho TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Shunodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Maki Sakurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
This guy. From the sofa, I sprang to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
This guy.
だが俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I took a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab had no air conditioning. Iced cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
This guy. I recall, didn't Dr. Pepper actually do like a collab with the Steins Gate in like 2018 or so? I realize. Holy shit, oh my god. Wait, was it 2017 or 2018? Because if it's 2017, we are officially further away from Steins Gate 0 than Steins Gate 0 is to Steins Gate. That is insane. I don't know if it was 2017 or 2018. It might have been 2017, actually. Oh my god.
コーラの方がよくね?
Cool is better.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。うわはははは。
Set the curtain dividers at its center and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory. The development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop our future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but the research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him to follow me into the development room. All the windows here are weather stripped with packaging tape, so it's dim. And hot, almost like a sauna. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, that sounds like hell! Hey! Nice. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. They're millennials, aren't they? Now that I think about it. His lab coat purchased with my own pocket money just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
誰? 計画は順調に推移しているか?
計画って何ぞ?
Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than the newer home models.
計画は計画だ。8号機の調整以外に何があるというのか。
ああ、そのこと。いきなり計画とか。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
I shouldn't have clicked so fast. Sorry, I'm not used to the We went to high schools together, and we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね?
We were in different classes in our second year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years?
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
それは無理。
Dang. awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff that nobody would understand but us. Shot down again.
それで8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いや、まだ。
So far, the Future Gadget Laboratories completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Domain, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. .US. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It's a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Baboon Helicam. The Bamboo Helicam. Number 3, could this be Aura? Gadget number 4, Mode Snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made another worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, the Sayalume Saber. Gadget number 7, the Ghost in the Ball. Okay, so I was thinking from the Aura one that all of these are anime references, but yeah, no it is. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist's genius. Anyways, our current problem is feature gadget number 8, the Phone Wave, name subject to change. Phone Wave is a pretty weak name, so I added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When the feature gadget is completed, the three of us discuss of what to name it. Prefer to name my names based on mythology or names with hidden meaning that need extra explanation to understand. That's how I like it too. Daru thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our opinion on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The Phone Wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back you call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the Phone Wave, named subject to change, has a second, unintended capacity. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Wait a sec. I remember this was a huge meme. The Mayuri chicken song. Long story short, she's defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the cause.
マユ氏がやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし、バナナを冷凍してみようとしたら、さらにへんてこなことになったし。
The gel banana!
さっぱりわかんない。
Damn it, Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if he can make it happen.
Mayuri! Mayuri! ここにバナナを持て!
またゲルバナ作るの?
Gelbanas again.
前から気になってたけどさ、マユ氏。ゲルバナって略さないでくれない？だって
ね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
I take the bananas from my area and stick the whole bunch into phone wave. Name subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？もったいないよ。
That is true.
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ。
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
Okabe, you're being cruel.
次からは一本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう。
But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaint. The phone wave, name subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with the phone taped on. Oh, so that's what that was! I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジ仮です。
Hello, this is the phone wave, name subject to change. This is a voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system Daro programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
Yes, I do.
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。例えば1分ならシャープ60。
God, I need water. For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute.
2分なら
Pound, not
シャ
hashtag.
ープ120です。
Yep, blah blah blah. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave name subject to change to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're gonna deliberately mess up and enter 120 pound. Wait. Wait, what happens if I actually choose to... That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but somehow it starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり、奮闘の規則を導入して。
I don't think it really has an impact in the real world, though. Realistically speaking.
あるわ、ねえよ。
ないか。
ないね。
そうか。
The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Gel bananas are ready. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ、このバナナ食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
This fucking guy.
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってズズイと行くがいい。
What a good friend you are, Okabe.
いらね。
ではまゆり、お前にその名誉を譲ろ
う。なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all.
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。マユシ、あなたのバナナブニュブニュだな。
Fucking guy. Oh my god.
ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
あなたのバナナブニュブ。
Dara, you.
言わせるな、手の額。
Dara retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Good. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyways.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち、分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性。
Wait, what actually happens if you microwave a banana? Now I'm curious.
そうか、わかったぞ。
I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが、実は違ったのだよ。
A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち、なんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
The reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつうの。
Oh.
問題は、じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんの？ってことじゃん。
The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it.
冷凍の逆なら解凍じゃないのかな。
実に愚鈍な意見だな、マユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
No one knows.
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお。
We don't know, and that's the problem. He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. In that case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Dabiru. It's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we all have to be there. It's part of our studies at the Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits, basically. You have to attend the seminar and write a report. You know, I'm really sad about missing my Oompa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Garo Froggy. Okay, so I assume that that's just me checking responses I've already given, right? Smell something good downstairs. I'm kind of hungry now. Alright, we're gonna get to, summer credits basic. Okay. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
秋葉原駅前のビルに 謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。現在警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見
Wait,
えます。
this leitmotif. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Dabiru, I look down to see a huge amount of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't see around. Define garish. What does that mean? Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off.
ダルはラジカンに見物に行かないのか？
どうせ行っても見られないっしょ。もちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜ。アットちゃんのスレ数100超えたし、勢いすげえ。
Oh, that's why I was staring at his phone earlier. We enter W and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF assembly hall.
あー、涼しい。生き返るぜ。あばばばばばばばばばばばば。
Oh, dude, I feel that. I feel that. Unlike the lab, W has air conditioning, yet another reason for diligent participation in the seminar.
電話レンジ過去
Oh my
仮に
god, that hits
俺は答え
hard.
を導き出したかもしれん。
そのカッコ借りってめんどいからいい加減やめるべき。
I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use names subject to change, I will carry on until the day I decide its true name.
そんなことは今はどうでもいい。
お得意のとんでも理論でもひらめいちゃったん？
何を言うか。俺はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超越したあらゆる可能性について思考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
Bro, I aspire to be this level of whimsical.
神羅万象を超越って、つまり何でもありってことじゃね？
Basically.
理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, Dar's not wrong.
電話レンジカッコ仮はシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが、どう思う？
They said the line!
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが。
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator... Cute. I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
すいません。
It's her. It's her. Hey, it's her. It's a girl. And I recognize her. Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. It's been 3 hours since then? Maki-sei Kurisu.
何か。
Kurisu frowns and tries to back away, but I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens.
貴様は死んだはずだ。なぜここに？
Terminology, buddy!
しかも
There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she's wearing from when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. As far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured.
無傷。
痛い。離して。
Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. Then I realize I'm gaping in disbelief.
何なの？
無事だったのか？怪我は平気なのか？いや、そんなはずはない。マキタ・クリスは何者かに刺されて血まみれで。
またその話かよ。
Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just
ま
said.
たその話とはどういう意味だ？
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん。
メール？俺が？何よバカな。マキセ・クリスが殺されているのを見たのはほんの3時間前だぞ。
ちょっと。
勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。
Yeah, she's right there, dude.
そういえばあのメール変な感じだったな。送信日時が1週間後になってた。つまり未来から来たっつうか。
未来から来た？
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのかダル。お前がとんでも理論を言い出すとは珍しい。
違うがな。確かにメールの日付は1週間後の28。あ、そっか、28日だから今日じゃん。
Dara pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right, the email was sent from my phone. He received it July 21st, 12:56 p.m. But it was only sent on July 28th at 12:54 p.m. It is split into 3 emails. Someone stabbed Bd Mikey Seike Urisu don't. Looks like a third email got cut off. I do recognize the content though.
これは3時間前に誰に送ったメールだ。
But I sent 1 mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Dara really get this 3 weeks ago?
興味深いわね。
Suddenly, Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Daru's phone. Oh right, the email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? No, I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. I timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. My fingertips stroke her hair. Feels silky, like the cuticles. Damn, buddy. Substance.
実体がある。
She has substance.
やはり幽霊だというのは考えすぎか。
オカリン、まずくね。
I poke Kurisu's cheek with my finger. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one.
おい。
Wait a minute, we already touched when I bumped her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. I still doubted that she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back in Radican? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations just like that mass disappearance? That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further investigation. I grab the handle of her blouse and slowly lift. Whoa, buddy!
警察に突き出されたいのか？
俺は真実を知りたいだけだ。
Broski.
何が真実よ、この変態！バカなの？死ぬの？
ルイスちゃんの名台詞。来たこれ。
Oh my god. Dara shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu.
俺は確かに見たのだ。
まさかあんた、今、私の下着を。
Broski, what?
この手の目が、そうではない。
Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Magise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything I saw.
え？ドクター、中バッチ。
オカリン何言ってるん？中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん。
中止？
そう、人工衛星の墜落で。
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
我が名は法院京馬だ。
Oh my god, even now?
違うよ。
Really, man?
全然違うよ。
You're hopeless.
法院さん、今の話、詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
Looks like she finally understands that I'm not lying, but I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I could give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
はい。
Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads down the small conference room.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
行くとはどういう意味だ？
講義を聞きに来たんだろう？
Oh, right. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Maki say Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? Because she's a presenter. Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture.
今日は私のような若輩者の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
講義をする方だったのか。
Yup. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a Gossip magazine article. That's when he told me she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about it.
こういうのは初めてなので緊張してますが、ガチガチなのは多めに見てください。どうぞよろしく。
Aww. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple professors. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? What did you do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. She made these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radikun how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
今回タイムマシーンをテーマに話してほしいと言われまして、正直専門外なのですが、頑張って話してみようと思います。
I'm gonna need to raise the voice volumes a little.
タイムマシンか。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
異議あり。
Oh my god, no, no, not again! Oh my god, dude, no! Well, actually, are you allowed to? Are you allowed to? Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Are you supposed to save this for later? Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit around and listen to some genius girls drivel.
タイムマシンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ。
オカリン、無茶しやがって。
Daru's all of our reactions, isn't it? Started sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF? Probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away.
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that.
でもその前に、私の考えを話させてください。
Sounds good.
これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
Oh, and this is relevant, guys. Anyone that's watching, you gotta pay attention to this, because this is actually, Okay, I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. What are the major theories of time travel? I've heard about cosmic string theory, at least. The 11 theories.
中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論、タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック物質理論、宇宙紐理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論、素粒子リングレーザー理論、
ディラック反粒子理論。
I actually need to lock in. This is apparently this might seem complicated, or maybe it won't be. I don't know. Maybe it's not that hard to understand, but it's relevant. Not bad. Perhaps Makise Kurisu is a Broski. She's giving a lecture.
でも、それらの理論はいずれも仮説の域を出ません。場合によっては、11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
では、12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
Isn't this her first time doing this? I feel like you're being a little too harsh.
13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touche, genius. I mean, I'm not sure what you were expecting. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off now.
ちなみに、未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
I thought you were about to say, by existing, but I mean, well, yeah. Technically speaking, yes. That's you could go to light speed and go forward, not backwards though.
例えば、今すぐ羽田空港に行って。そこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時、その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。移動する速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。
That is true.
極論を言えば、光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで。
That is true.
24時間その速度で走り続ければ、周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから、丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。法王院京馬さん。
That is true. Why are you singling me out? What? Gee, I wonder why. I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight. I wish she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a list to let others know my true name. Or you know, or they'll realize that you're a frickin' spurg, but alright.
それはへりくつではないかな?
Huh? Now Professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makise Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se. But I never expected an older man to refute a professor that to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience?
そうですね。
The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to... I disagree with that. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. I'm not so sure about that. And yet Makise Kurisu's giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on.
では過去には行けるのかな?
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
それもへりくつですよ。
Oh, come on, everyone's being rude to her now. This time it's a nearby student who objects.
まあ、今までのは前置き。
Is it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now? Well, yeah, obviously.
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。代表的なところだと宇宙紐理論かワームホール理論かな。宇宙紐というのは
超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
String-shaped crevice. That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist?
ひびの幅は素粒子と同じぐらいで、
Interesting. Cosmic
長さは
physics.
最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。これは巨大な質量であるがゆえに時空を歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を紐を中心にあなたがぐるっと一周すると 360度以内で回りきることができる。
Okay, no, I get it.
要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。
Yeah.
角度欠損しているところを通過すると、そこは欠損しちゃってますので、通過時間はゼロになる。これを応用して、宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき、相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると、本来ゼロだった通過時間がマイナスになる。
So that
つまり
means
通過後の方が過去になっているわけで、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくると、ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは、宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かです。
Back to the Future reference. This earns a few chuckles from the audience.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。どうです、法王院さん。宇宙船のタイムトラベル挑戦できると思いますか？
Like that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who cheered this time.
法王院さんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。だったら
Damn, alright.
例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。ところで法王院さん、ワームホールってどんなものか知ってますか？
Damn, alright, you're having fun. Don't ask me, I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろう。
Well...
ね、そうです。
It's a bit more complicated than that, isn't it? Oh, I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief.
2つの穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間ゼロで通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。だけどここで残念なお知らせ。ワームホールのトンネルは超重力がかかっていて、開通すると同時に潰れちゃいます。だからかかる重力を無効化するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。
Wormhole collapse. Oh, actually, that I have heard of this before, I will say.
いわゆるエキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
Negative mass, huh? It's something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not, I can't even imagine what it would be like. I think it will be beyond our comprehension, I'm just gonna say. Carissa raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないとダメということですね。
Carissa opens her fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動が可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。
Alright, sorry, I was just checking something. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort.
ここでは仮にワームホールの入り口側の穴がこの秋葉原に、出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
How?
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。
Oh, I thought you were asking how would you do that? Because that's not like how would you drag a hole?
というわけで、その状態で法王院さんがワームホールに
Damn, alright.
数年前の LA に行けるでしょう。でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる浦島効果ね。重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので、法王院さんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。その1、ワームホールそのもの。この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ実在は確認されてません。
So implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば机の引き出しを開けるだけで使えるものとか。
Are all the students here idiots?
ないですね。
Well, yeah, obviously. A firm declaration.
結局、現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなってるかわかりませんか？
2020. Holy shit.
それに、仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても、実際に行けるとは限らない。因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
タイムパラドックス、質量保存の法則。
The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled to the future to the past, it would suddenly be extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading the book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that's such a violation. Mass conservation would put the universe in danger. And think about it, like, even if you just breathed out, right? That would be adding extra atoms. Like, that was something I was thinking, like, just... Let's say I was going out and I sneezed, and a few spit particles come out and onto the floor of, like, my house in the past, right? I'm in my house. Those few couple spit particles might be causing... Or alternatively, let's say that I take a drink, and I return to my house 24 hours ago, I take a drink, and then I return to current time. That would mean that water that's been there is... Like, that drink of water I took in the past has now been added to the mass in the future. It works both ways. It works both ways. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
Ah, she's laughing at my reaction, that little... God, how mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから。現代物理学においては全く成立しない。
Don't... Wait, what? Wait. I mean, I guess if you're talking about quantum physics, but I thought that only applies to small stuff.
無から有は生み出せますから。
But that's only on the quantum level, isn't it?
では、何が問題となるのかね。
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも、親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限り、タイムトラベルは実現できない。絶対に。
Closed loop system?
殺さなければいいんじゃないの？
Oh, come on!
そんな単純な問題じゃありません。SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。あなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない。矛盾が生じることは因果律の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらにはこの世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味するのよ。パラドックスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはいけないことなんです。
Alright.
だからたとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか？
I know this starts dipping into things like free will, but what about closed loop systems?
多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理っていう抜け道もありますが、個人的には
Hey, there we go.
すぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
Parallel worlds? Steins can't use the parallel world system, doesn't it? Damn, I grind my teeth. When I see Makise Kurisu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Makise's Kurisu at the ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. I kinda want to listen to it. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as that's the nature of things. You're nervous at first, but as you go in, gets less scared. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that she quickly changed that as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious question with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu dead, and yet she's alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And it's not just about Kurisu. My conversation with Daru and Mayuri didn't make much sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself what I saw was a dream, an illusion, something that never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. Fuck it all over, right? I think I will leave it off at here. We're about to meet Luca, right? I think that was their name. Yeah, I know this. Okay, I have to get leaving now. That has been, I think it's been almost 2 hours and 30 minutes, right? Somewhere around there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to be getting off at this point. I am awfully tired. I need dinner. I gotta go. So, that was fun. We met our core 4, I guess. Well, not really. I don't know, I've always considered Mayuri, Okabe, Daru, and Kurisu to be the main 4, but yeah, we're about to meet Luca. We're about to, you know, Luca, Ferris, all those others, stuff like that. All right, I will probably, yeah, I am heading off here. So yeah, to anyone that's watching this video, probably afterwards, I assume. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all, you know, leave a comment down below if you guys are interested in seeing more visual novels. I might play the other ones in the series, because I know Steins Gate is only a part of, like, actually a very long series. There are other games set in the same universe, and Steins Gate is just the most popular one. And yeah. Also might be interested in playing Fate sometime. I don't know. I'll just have to see what's popular. Anywho, that is that. The sky is up, and you guys are awesome. Please give me a subscribe because, you know, it would be nice. And yeah, I guess that's that.